Executive Director and founder of Breaking Walls. And on behalf of Breaking Walls and Rainbow Dreams Trust, I want to welcome you to a very special evening. It is a celebration of the beauty and the joy and the honesty that each one of these young men and women on stage possess and are going to share with you tonight so brilliantly. It has been our pleasure and our great happiness to spend the last 5 days with them. It is my privilege to present the 2023 Cape Town artists performing
If I may ask, what do you see when you look at me? Do you see a happy boy? Or do you just see a confident boy who's got a nice and hyper personality? Oh, let me tell you the real me. I grew up as a fatherless child who looked like a monkey, is what other kids suggested about me. Bullies stole my self-esteem. I tried to boost it up, but they kept putting me down. But they felt anyway. Again, what do you see when you look at me? Do you see this naughty and selfish child my mom sees in me? Or do you see this useless kid my teacher sees in me? It breaks my heart, you know, to just see some other people be judging me without even sitting down with me and talk to me. Because in myself, I see this handsome, amazing, talented, and intelligent man who's got a great future ahead of him. Here I stand, have overcome all of them.
Who are you?
May I ask, what do you see when you look at me? Do you see this happy, energetic, and strong girl? Do you see a girl that's always smiling and always trying to make people happy and laugh? But do you see a girl that always struggles to speak in front of people? Do you see a girl that cries in the darkness with no one by her side? Do you see when people judge her or look at her different because of the mistakes she did? Do you see a girl that is always shy and that always panics in front of people? No, you don't. Why? Because you judge me from the second you look at me, right?
Who am I? Do you see me as just a tall boy? Or do you see me as someone with oily skin? Well, that's just a visual part about me. Come and tell you a bit deep about me. I'm a person who grew up with not having a lot, making the best of what I have and not what I've lost. Learning to work for what I want to achieve. Having dreams and future plans is just me being me. With the help and support of my parents, I don't strive for the worst, but I strive for the best. Making money is my passion, and that I'll leave once I'm at rest.
May I ask, what do you see when you look at me? Do you see a good girl destined for success, or do you see a troubled child destined for failure? What do you see when you look at me? Do you see a hard-working student, or one who puts in little to no effort? Do you see a teen wanting to grow up, or do you see a teen wanting to be young? What do you see when you look at me? Do you see an admirable person who just made the one you despise on? In the end, what do you see when you look at me?
Even if I grow up without a father, that does not mean I won't get up and tell myself. I am still going to spread sunshine to those that did not experience the journey I had. I am still going to overcome darkness and let sunshine be myself, radiate over land, waves and clouded skies. I'll never keep myself hiding in darkness. Instead, I'll keep myself away from negativity. I'll still spread the love to those that did not get it. I'll just not stay in darkness.
My mom was shining light. She gives me strength. She gets me prepared for the next fight. Life might be tough, but I'm cutting it rough. Don't give anyone the power to question who you are. You have the power. You are your own Eskom. Make your light shine.
May I ask, when you look at me, what do you see? Do you see me as a good person? Do you see this girl who always smiling, making jokes? No, you don't. But you don't see the inside me. I grew up in a very poor family. My mother is the only person in my life. But only with God, the hope, who's going to help me in my life. But you guys, try to look deeper. Tell me, what do you see?
Just because I experience it doesn't mean I will spread the sunshine everywhere I go. Yes, it doesn't mean I will spread the love. And also, it doesn't mean I can't give advice to those who are experiencing darkness so that they can fight back and get their confidence, to smile and have a self-esteem.
Once there was a girl who lived with her father. She was a selfish girl who always thought of herself but not of others. One day, her father wanted to teach her to be confident, to like others, to be nice to others, not to be selfish, but she didn't listen. One day, her father passed away, and she was left with nothing. She was alone. She tried to get help from everyone, but everyone shut her out because she was so selfish. She was staying in the darkness, alone, shattered. What was night turned to dark, what was day turned to night. And then, one day, when she was sitting in the shade of a tree, a man offered her to help her. And then from that day on, she saw that helping is the best way, and she became a more kinder woman.
Just because I've experienced darkness doesn't mean I won't let doesn't mean I won't spread sunshine everywhere I go. It doesn't mean I'll give up on myself and let people control me. It doesn't mean I'll let everything I went through take over me. It doesn't mean I'll let people's opinions break me. It doesn't mean I don't believe in myself, because I believe in myself. And I believe that my current situation will never determine my future's destination.
Just because I'm in darkness, I should not spread sunshine. Just because I am drowning, I should not try to save someone else. Just because that I am... Just because I'm sad, I should not try to make someone else's day. I would never want anyone to feel this strange. This is a very big pain. Every day I wish I could turn my life around, because I'm afraid that I might drown. But I'm here for a change, and that's why I will always spread sunshine.
Just because I went through darkness, that doesn't mean I will spread sunshine wherever I go. Just because I'm not a good student now, that doesn't mean I won't plug my socks and do better. And it doesn't mean I won't... Oh, it doesn't... It doesn't mean I can't be anything. I can't be anything in life I want to achieve.
Just because I've been in a dark space before doesn't mean I won't rise again. Just because I went through a lot as a kid doesn't mean I won't grow. Going through a dark phase is a lesson, not a permanent situation. I am like a flower. It goes through so much but still blossom. I'll bring beauty in everything. I'll give hope where it is not found. I'll give love where it is needed. I will offer a shoulder to a sister or a brother. Just because I'm weak outside doesn't mean I'm weak inside. Just because I lost my parent doesn't mean I lost myself. Just remember this, winner never stop trying. The solution of the problem is to put smile in your face and say, Jennifer, I can do this. Yeah. What doesn't kill you make you strong, and never regret what make you happy.
Just because I've experienced the pain, it doesn't mean I won't spread the healingness wherever I go. Just because I've experienced the sadness, it doesn't mean I won't spread the happiness wherever I go. Just because I have experienced a parent passing away, it doesn't mean I won't spread the tears of joy wherever I go.
Just because I've experienced pain, it doesn't mean I won't bring joy, happiness to others. It doesn't mean I'll always go unhappy or lonely. It doesn't mean I will grow and change myself. No matter what I have been through, I will always find a way to overcome it or get over it. Oh, another thing. In life, we always face challenges, but at the end, we go through those things. So what I'm trying to say is that in every darkness, there will always be a way to find brightness.
She threw my heart in a safe. She told me I should put my heart in a bag so nobody gets it. Now I'm running, looking for new love, but I'm not fast, and that's making it worse. But that won't stop me from shining bright like a diamond in the sky. I won't be like a horseman who is controlled by their own horse.
Do not give anybody the power to question who you are. Who you are and what you are cannot be questioned by anybody else but yourself. If your emotion and your physical appearance is being questioned, then question the question. If you don't get any answer to the question, take it as a homework to reflect on. Or try this. Make it a cycle by using it to reflect yourself, to question yourself, and to motivate yourself. If you don't believe in the cycle, then try this. Lord, grant me the serenity the serenity to change the things that I cannot change, but to change myself. You will see it will work. Trust in yourself, it will work.
Don't give anyone your power. If you know what you are doing, do what makes you happy. But if you are going to give someone your power, that person is going to control your life. But the right thing is, tell yourself, I'm that person, and I won't let anyone control over me. Don't let anyone question who you are, because people are just people. Some people are not your friends, some are just here to see you pain. So stand up, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I won't put myself down.
You see an ordinary child, well, you are wrong. Do you see the fear crawling up my skin? No, you don't. Do you see a child just trying to fit in? No, you don't. Do you see the longing for a father? No, you don't. You only see my smiles and my joys. You never once asked me if I'm okay. Do you see a boy that scars is all covered up? No, you don't. Well, you will never see the things I'm going through due to the pretense I have to put up. And now you can see I'm not an ordinary kid.
But you see, you see a sharp girl who can't stand up for herself. You see someone who's nothing in life, but deep inside, I'm more than that. I'm fearless. I stand for those who think they are better than me. I fight what's right for me. And I respect those who respect me. And for those who think they are going to put me down by gossiping about me or talking bad things about me, they are actually making me strong and even more confident because I believe in myself.
Spreading love and kindness is a way of showing someone that you care about them. A lot of people go through a lot of things. So spreading that kindness, even though it's little, even if it's little, shows that you care. Even if it's little, it still goes a long way. Some of us experience dark moments. So we gotta shine. We leave behind the nightmare that came as a vivid dream. You could save a life. Heroes don't need a cape to be super.
Can I ask, what do you see when you look at me? Do you see a big girl? Do you see a girl who has a big body? Do you see a girl who's always angry? Do you see a girl who's always moody? Look deeper inside me. You do not know me. Ask yourself, who is Ndom, guys? If you look at me like that, you do not know me. One thing about me, both, many things about me. I do make people laugh. I love people. And I'm lovely, I'm friendly, and I am beautiful.
No one has the right to tell you how you should be. No one has the right to question you who you are. Don't let anyone take your power from you. Yes, They've tried to steal it and then snatch it back because they were getting on my nerves. That helped me to gain back my strength. Don't let anyone control you. You're the only one who's got the power of yourself.
Don't give anyone the power to make you question who you are. Just use the power to fulfill who you are. But I know why I'm not giving you the power. It is because of the voice of the voices. If I'm giving you the power, you won't stand in my way. You won't try to open the door of freedom. Just make it the happiest heart and also proud of who am I. And really, who are you to have the power to make me question myself?
Even if they are judging you about your background, just say, I'll change my situation. Prove them wrong. Even if they judge you about your parents, just say, I like the way God created them. You work this, you are a hard worker, and they can't change that. You are very smart to be judged. You still need to travel the world, gaining respect from those that celebrate your success with you. You're worth it.
Do not give anyone the power to tell you who you are. Do not give anyone the authority to make you who you are. Do not let anyone to tell you your worth. Shut them out. You don't feel powerless. You have power. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. You have power. Stop feeling powerless. You choose to give them power. You choose to feel powerless. Stop feeling powerless. You know your worth. You know you have control. So don't give anyone the power to make you question who you are.
She says, burning on the inside, smiling on the out. Without that view, who really know what she's about. She despises of a past full with toxins and wine. That's all she can think about.
Don't give anyone the power to make you question who you are. Don't give anyone the power to tell you what you must act like. Don't give anyone the power to tell you what you must become when you are older. Don't give anyone the power to think you are inferior and they are superior. Only you have that power. You know yourself enough. Only you know what you want to become. You have so much power. Young lady, young man, you can do wonders with that power. Don't question yourself. You know you.
That no one can manipulate you or try to tell you about who you are, because no one else knows you more than you do.
Just because I've experienced darkness does not mean that I won't spread the goodness in me. Just because I've experienced dishonesty does not mean that I won't spread the truthful in me. Just because I've been in danger does not mean I won't spread the safeness in me. Just because I've experienced sunshine does not mean I won't spread it.
I am who I am. Never think you will lead me into regretting myself and doubting myself. I know who I am. Never think that you will lead me into regrets of my life.
Don't give anyone the power to make you question who you are. You know who you are. You know what you've been through, you know what you're going through, and you know where you stand. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't give anybody the power to define who you are.
One final question for you all. Are you looking at it? One final question for you all. If I may ask, what do you see in me? Are you looking at a good or a bad person? You can't really tell, can you? The answer is no. For you to see and know the real me, you're going to have to zoom deep down into my soul. Now can you see? Are you looking at good or a bad person? What I'm trying to say is personality is not determined by how I dress, walk and talk. It is what's inside me.
So, I am who I am. Us, we are, and we are perfect just the way we are. When the sharpest words are gonna cut me down, I'm gonna set fire, I'm gonna drown them out. 'Cause I am brave and I am bruised. This is who I am. This is me.